The Arizona Desert, November 5, 1975. A rugged landscape, silence broken only by the wind. 7 loggers finish a hard day's work, heading home beneath a sky full of stars. But on this night, something watches back. This is the story of Travis Walton, a name synonymous with one of the most debated UFO incidents in history. Was it an elaborate hoax, or did something truly extraordinary happen under the Arizona stars? Over 40 years later, the debate still rages. Walton's story is both terrifying and exhilarating, a tale of abduction, alien encounters, and a desperate fight for survival. Tonight we delve into the heart of the mystery, examining the evidence, the doubts, and the lasting impact of an event that continues to capture the imagination of millions. Travis Walton was just 22, a hard worker driven by the need to support his young family. He and his crew, Mike Rogers, Ken Peterson, John Goulette, Steve Pierce, Alan Dallas, and Dwayne Smith, were more than just co-workers. They were friends, bound by the tough life of logging in the Apache-Sitgreaves National Forest. On that fateful November evening, they had no idea their lives were about to change forever. As they drove home, the setting sun cast long shadows through the trees. Conversation flowed easily, a mix of work talk and friendly banter. Then someone noticed it. A glow in the distance, growing brighter by the second. It was an object, hovering silently above the trees, emitting an eerie, otherworldly light. The object, a disc-shaped craft bathed in pulsating light, seemed to defy gravity itself. Curiosity and fear warred within the men. Walton, known for his adventurous spirit, couldn't resist. Ignoring the pleas of his friends, he stepped out of the truck, drawn towards the unknown. As Walton approached the craft, a beam of intense light shot out, engulfing him in its blinding embrace. His terrified companions watched in horror as their friend was lifted off the ground, seemingly consumed by the light. Then, just as quickly as it appeared, the object vanished, leaving behind only the smell of ozone and a deafening silence. Panic surged through the remaining crew. They raced back towards town, their minds a jumble of fear and disbelief. Reaching the local sheriff's office, they reported what they had seen, only to be met with skepticism and disbelief. Accused of fabricating the story, or even worse, harming Walton, the men found themselves at the center of a rapidly escalating mystery. Days turned into an agonizing wait. Search parties scoured the forest, but no trace of Walton was found. The pressure mounted from law enforcement, from the media, and from Walton's worried family. The story of the missing logger spread like wildfire, painting a target on the backs of the 6 men who had seen too much. 5 days after his disappearance, just as hope began to dwindle, Walton reappeared. He was found disoriented and confused, lying by the side of a highway miles from where he vanished. His memories were fragmented, a terrifying collage of strange lights, bizarre sounds, and an overwhelming sense of dread. His return only deepened the mystery. He claimed to have been taken aboard the craft, subjected to medical examinations by strange beings. His story, detailed and bizarre, strained the limits of belief, further dividing a community already grappling with the unknown. Walton described the interior of the craft as cold and metallic, filled with an array of blinking lights and strange symbols. He recounted encounters with 2 different types of beings: tall, humanoid figures with large black eyes, and smaller, more human-like creatures who seemed to observe him with detached curiosity. He claimed to have been subjected to painful procedures, his memories a blur of fear and confusion. His account, while fantastical, held a chilling ring of truth, a raw terror that resonated with those who dared to believe.